There are ways about it, or throw a little flyer on their porch for them to get or
Yep.
something. But, you have to,
Yep.
it's really, really important to check, around your area and ask people to check. During the day, you see a lot of garages left open, and then at night they're shut.
Yep. Yeah,
And that
absolutely.
could have your cat in it. And we also had one
Yeah.
situation, another good story that's worth reminding people of is a woman. How was it? She moved from Tampa to here. I think it was Bradenton and not Sarasota, one or the other. And her cat got inside the moving truck. Or no, it wasn't
Okay.
her
Yep.
moving truck. It was her neighbor's moved. Her neighbor moved
Uh,
and it got in their moving truck. And thankfully it was microchipped. And when I called that
uh,
lady, she was crying, crying, crying. She never thought she'd see that cat again. She had no idea, how to even begin to look for it because she couldn't imagine what happened to it.
yeah.
But it got in the moving truck.
Geez, yep. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, I've heard that before. I actually heard of one. I think it was in Canada, and it ended up on a in a train car. Like a
oh my
freight
gosh.
train car,
Yeah.
and ended up hundreds and hundreds of miles away, and but was microchipped, and got back home. It's just an amazing story. Yep.
Yeah. Well, you just never know. I
Yeah.
mean, we do this
Mhm.
every day and we hear amazing stories and the bottom line is as simple as microchipping your pet. That is the bottom line,
Yeah.
you know. Um,
Yep.
because every day we hope to hear these stories and it seems like every day we are hearing them, but there's so many more that we could hear.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. We just want them all to be home safe. You know.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
and don't you find sometimes some of your best uh, uh, fans and or or people that are missing their pet and didn't find their pet, but just really realize then the realization of how important it all is,
Mhm.
and they really become an advocate for helping, spread the word. And
Yeah,
that just really breaks my heart because I just want so badly for their pet to be home too.
I
But then they
know.
really make it a mission. Well, I mean, we have several volunteers that have lost pets and have not found them.
Yeah,
Um,
I think that
but
situation happened a week or two ago. This woman's kitty is missing, and so she's always out looking for it. And she found this other cat and ended up taking it. It was chipped. At first, we thought it was unregistered because she was not getting a response, and then she got a response, and the cat had been missing 2 or 3 months. And she was so happy that she was able to reunite that cat because as you just said, she knows what it feels like.
right,
She didn't find her cat, but she helped someone else get theirs back, and
yeah,
we do find that. But on a sad note, as far as this goes, we have noticed too a sad trend in that, there's so much stress right now that I feel that some of the people that I used to see all the time are not on as much, but
are
they
not
may
on
work in
really.
the
Yeah,
medical
right.
field, or something, or have suffered a loss this year, who knows? But, because our
Yeah,
stories are not always happy.
yeah,
And it is stressful, but we appreciate so much the people that continue to do what we just mentioned, that help
yeah,
the others, and continue to give other people hope.
yeah. And that's one of the things that we notice, and hopefully we see that turn around a little bit. And no matter what side of the fence you're on or whatever, we felt that there was a lot of election stress on Facebook,
Mm,
and there was a lot of people that just stopped Facebook altogether because they did not want to they did not want to deal with the election stuff.
mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
and so we're
Yeah.
hoping that they will come back. But I don't know how many
Yeah.
people I saw say, "I'm getting off Facebook because I can't handle this anymore."
I
but,
know, I know. I I agree with that. That
yeah,
as much as we appreciate Facebook because that's how we reunite the pets, but it is a stressful place to be right now.
hmm,
And it
yeah,
has been for the last month and a half. It's a stressful place to be. So you can choose to just stay inside our group, stay inside your page. You don't have
Right.
to leave it.
Yes.
I don't leave it. I
Yes.
stay inside it
I
all
know.
day long, you know. And
Oh,
I know.
I get
And
very good at snoozing people. I'm like, oh, okay, we'll
mhm.
just snooze you for a while.
I know. But that is one thing we should mention because people need to hear this. We are all stressed out, you know, for many reasons this year. And we don't want to give up. I mean, some days I feel like
Right.
giving up. I really do. You know, the stress is just so much. And it's the mean people. We actually did a show on mean people this year
Yeah. Yeah.
because
Me
we have
too. Yeah.
seen too much of it, you know. And
Yeah.
so for our Christmas gift, and the Christmas gift you can
Yeah.
give to everyone else, be nice. You
Yes.
know,
Yes.
just be nice.
Yes.
And wear your freaking masks. Oh my
Yes.
God.
No.
Oh dear. Ah, good grief.
Oh man. Oh,
You gotta laugh. I say
well,
that all the time. You gotta laugh because if you
I
don't,
know.
you'll just sit there and cry. I don't know.
I know. Yeah,
Oh.
I know. It's the
Mm.
truth. Oh. One
Uh,
thing that I'm in a working group for, and I just want to mention is that there is, because of COVID, probably because of COVID, it might have been coming along the way anyway, but COVID certainly pushed it to the forefront, is a new organization called Human Animal Support Services.
oh,
Um, and it's kind of, I don't know, powered by American Pets Alive, and I think Maddie's Fund has a lot to do with it as well.
okay.
So it is a new kind of a new, not I would say a new idea because the idea has been around a long time, but a new push to bring animal shelters into the next century of caring more about keeping pets and their people together, as opposed to being punitive or always trying to rush to adopt a pet out to a new home when there could be a perfectly good home still out there.
Hmm.
So they're really focusing a lot on lost and found, which just thrills me to no end, of course, because it just seems like this has been a really long time coming, and then also trying to provide services and support for people that maybe just need a little help to keep their pet in the home as opposed to surrendering it. So
Yeah.
um, might be an idea for you for a guest for a future show
Yeah,
because they're really doing
absolutely.
some good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yep.
you said it's called
Yep.
Human Animal Support Services?
Yep.
Okay.
HOS for short. Yep. And they have
Okay.
a website up now.
Well,
And yeah, it's going to be pretty cool.
all right. Well, I will
So, but that
definitely
really
check
came
that out.
about. Kind of came about because of COVID, because they realized that they do not. They had either with shortages of staff just just couldn't be operate the way that they always did. This is a
Hmm.
time for change, and they had to reduce the number of animals in the shelters because they had less staff. So it would be better off to just try to get them back home as quickly as possible, or
Right.
keep them keep them with their family.
Yeah, that's great because it's really necessary right now to be able to have those organizations be able to reach out and help people that want to keep their pets in their home. Yep.
Yep,
And I think we
absolutely.
would be remiss to not mention one thing. I know by the time this airs, there's just not much time before Christmas, but please don't get a puppy for Christmas. You know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Wait until afterwards. Yeah. Wait until well after the holidays and the stress, and then think it through carefully and visit your local shelter.
That's right.
Yep.
So, Kathy, we've only got a couple minutes left. If you want to tell everybody how to look up your webpage, I'd love you to do that.
Yeah. Yep. So we are lostdogsofamerica.org. And on Facebook, we are Lost Dogs of America. And that's you can message me there. I do get quite a few messages to either the Facebook page or to our email address, which is lostdogsofamerica@gmail.com, regarding long lost dogs. Certainly always willing to try to offer some support and advice if you have a long lost missing dog.
Yeah. And so, we're closing out this year. and a lot's happened. We hope that everybody has, learned something from our conversations throughout the year. You can always go back and listen to any of our interviews on my webpage, Let's Talk Pets podcast, and on our Facebook page, Let's Talk Pets. As well. And I just wanted to mention a thank you to helpinglostpets.com, who is the organization that works together with the Lost Dogs of America to offer the free flyers and the mapping service and everything else, along with petfbi.org. They all work together to help bring these pets home safely. So I just wanted to say thank you to them as well.
Thank you for that, and thank you for all the good work you do. That's just really amazing that you spend so much of your life doing what you do and getting the word out to the public as well through this radio show. Very much
thanks,
appreciated.
Kathy. Thank you. All right, everybody. So happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, happy everything to everybody. It's been quite a year. It has been quite a year. And I really want to thank you, Kathy, for being my guest every single month. I learn so much from you. I really appreciate it. So remember, everybody, that a lost pet can't tell anyone where it lives. So please be sure they are microchipped and wearing their ID tags. And if it is chipped, be sure that chip is registered and up to date. Thanks for joining us today. And until next time, take care and keep